something you want to tell me about?
Hi, Bo.
Hi. Is there something you want to tell me about?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean... I was trying to be quiet so I wouldn't wake you, but,
Is there something you want to tell me about?
Nothing to tell. Just couldn't sleep. Hot in here. So I went over a window, and then I still couldn't sleep, so I just, thought I'd do some yoga and relax. And that's why I'm still in a certain position, because I'm stuck. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing.
Oh, my word. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I can do this. I'm fit. I'm flexible. There's no reason I can't do this.
Well, and what's the problem?
I can't do this. I can't.
Well, honey, look at this. Look. You're
What?
starting with the advanced exercise.
Oh, well, I don't have time for all that beginning stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is a physical impossibility, as is, I might add, their method for achieving true serenity.
Oh, dare I ask?
Breathing in one nostril and out the other. I mean, come on, please. No, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Why, what, no hands?
No hands. See, you can't do it. It cannot be done.
Why would anybody want to breathe like this anyway? You know, aside from the, one nostril to breathe technique, shouldn't you just be taking this just a little bit slower and gradually working yourself into one of these Mobius loop things?
I don't have time for gradual.
Oh, yeah, I know how achieving true serenity can just play hell with your schedule.
There we go. That's it.
You gotta be kidding.
No. You're going to help me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to accomplish something tonight.
Honey, you could pass out.
No, come on. Yes, you're going to do it right now. Come on. You can help me here. Ready? Set. Okay.
Guys, I saw your light on and... Oh, my God. I've got to get my own place.
I've got to get my own apartment. I know it's late, but I couldn't hang around the Vegas and look at the same old stuff. And then I went over to Rhodey's, but nothing was happening there, so I figured I'd stop by here.
And here you are.
Okay, that's not the whole truth. I ran into Drew at Rhodey's, and he told me that Kelly's out somewhere tonight and that you were all alone. So I wanted to make sure that you weren't lonely.
Well, actually, Kelly is here. She's up in her room.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, really, I'm telling you. I'm actually kind of worried about her. Seems like she's had a really rough evening.
This accident is a tragedy for both of you. Don't you dare make it worse. You stop this right now.
Why do you talk to this pathetic fool? He really thinks that I killed my unborn son and crippled Blair to make my life more convenient.
That son of yours is nothing but a stone around your neck. Your precious Margaret was all that mattered to you. You said it. When you walked out of here, you said you were going to take care of it. So all for love. You destroyed Blair's baby, and you wrecked Star's chance for a transplant.
Shut your mouth. You have no idea what happened out there.
No, I know what happened out there. You killed your own son. And if it turns out you killed my daughter, I will have your miserable life, too.
Come here.
Todd, what is going on here? You two...
Come here.
Oh, my God. Somebody! Here they are. Patrick, please stop it. Stop it. Oh, my God. Please, oh, my God. Todd, don't you have enough to worry about?
You're right. I'm going to go see my daughter, who's all filled with chemicals for a procedure that's not even going to happen.
Get out of here. What? I mean...
Let's go. It's all right.
What? You better sit down.
Just tell me.
You want to sit down. It's not good news, Doreen. Please, sit down. Patrick was driving Blair to the penthouse to pick up things for Star, and it was during the worst of the storm. Someone crossed the median and was coming at them head-on. Patrick swerved to miss the head-on collision, but they hydroplaned and they hit a tree.
Blair?
She's in surgery. She sustained a lot of injuries, internal injuries, and but I think she's going to be fine.
What about the baby? Todd was just saying that did they do the early delivery?
The baby died. And unfortunately, the placenta separated. Cord blood was deprived of oxygen. It's useless.
I'm going to call Cassie and Kelly. Excuse me. Oh, Patrick.
Let me take a look at that.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got to go anyway. I'm just going to check on Blair.
I'm off.
Go. No.
Let me go with
I'm
you.
going alone.
I thought we could celebrate
Celebrate what?
my successful day in court. I got Alex Oltl out on bail.
A judge let her walk?
And why not? She has sufficient ties to the community, former mayor, future mayor, too, to hear her tell it. By the time I was through with her, she looked like a model citizen.
Hey, ho. I'm really not in the mood for celebrating. I am in no mood for drinking at all, okay? I'm whipped.
That was Aunt Dorian. We're in a car accident.
So Kelly's night just got worse. Wine glasses over the sink or by the cupboard?
Taya. Thanks, but I'm just not in the mood, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, I get it. The unannounced visit is not such a hot idea.
No, that's not it.
No?
No.
You mean I shouldn't take this personally? You have all your girls call first.
Taya, trust me, it has nothing to do with you. I've just been having a rough evening, okay? I'm sorry.
Who's this?
Not my style, must be Kelly's.
Funny. Doesn't look like Kelly's either.
It's not what it looks like, Rachel.
Looks like? You know, Mom, I really didn't see anything. I heard... You know what? I just...
Welcome to the party.
Hi, Bo.
Hi, Rachel. How's Trix?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Ow.
Cut it out. I couldn't sleep. I was trying to relax, so I tried some yoga. It's doing pretty good, too. I only pulled 50 or 60 muscles.
Well, maybe you should have tried something non-athletic.
I thought yoga was not athletic.
I mean, listening to music.
Oh.
You know, why don't you get a tape of the ocean, bird calls, whale songs, stuff like that.
That's not a bad idea.
You know, I heard some incredible music tonight.
Which station?
Oh, it was, Club Indigo.
You were with RJ?
He is starting a small record label. You know, using the club as a showcase for his new artists. You should have seen him, Mom. He was completely transformed by the idea. He was calm and enthusiastic and almost serene.
Hard to imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think this is great. RJ does love jazz, and I think it's good for him to venture into legitimate business.
If it is legitimate. Ow.
Look, it's okay. It's okay. I know you both having trouble thinking that RJ is on the up and up.
Well, I think it's wonderful. I do. I hope it works.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that you like the idea, Mom, because, I'm planning to go to work for him.
No. That's all. Just no.
What does that mean exactly?
It means no. I know you're telling me that RJ's turned over a new leaf, but my goodness, just a couple of weeks ago, he was up to his eyeballs in Carlo Hesser's murder.
He wasn't implicated in anything, Mom. He is not under indictment. He is 100% clean. You know what? I truly believe that he's doing everything he can to make those changes. And you know what? Club Indigo is purely legit. I don't want to be involved in any dirty dealings. I won't.
Rachel, the police department isn't as convinced as you are that Club Indigo is clean. And the music business, that's not exactly a squeaky clean game either. It's full of corruption and thugs and payola. They're a little more glamorous than your run-of-the-mill type of a goon, but they're thugs.
Oh, and now you're going to tell me that the music industry is full of drugs? Mom, RJ hates drugs. Always has.
Well, that didn't do you much good, did it?
You know, RJ didn't get me hooked on blow. That was Javier Perez.
Perez!
Oh, come on. You had to have at least suspected it. You couldn't have thought it was RJ all this time. Come on, Mom. He's not like that. And you know what? Drugs and me, we're old business. Old, old. Okay? I know. I have to watch when I'm around. I really do. But I'm in this for the love of it, not for who I can get hooked up with.
I know, Rachel. I do. I know that. I worry.
I know, Mom, okay? But you gotta understand, this is like the first thing that I've been so excited about since I kicked this habit. Just don't stand in my way.
Have you told your father?
You're the first parents I told.
So what, do you want to get us on your side so that we can all go and strong-arm Hank?
No. See, it's not like that. But you know what? Thank you for the vote of confidence. You know what? I'm of age. I don't need your permission. I don't need your approval. And if you don't like this, tough.
In one, out the other.
We've stopped chemotherapy before there's any more damage to Star's bone marrow.
What do we do now? Just sit around and wait for Star to get another infection?
No, we've started her on growth factor. We hope that'll help her bone marrow restore itself.
Her immune system doesn't work. That's why we needed to do the transplant in the first place. And we can't take her off the chemo because we need to be ready if we find another donor.
Mr. Manning, if we keep Star on Cytoxan and no donor appears, we will kill her.
So what are you saying? That no matter what you do, my little girl is going to die?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm telling you, we've stopped chemotherapy, we've stabilized her immune system to the best of our ability, and we're awaiting a suitable donor. It's the only option. Now, I'll leave you alone to absorb this information.
Please, Dr. Sands is right. She's taking care of things perfectly. You've got to remain hopeful.
What? You trying to cheer me up, Marty? You trying to comfort me? You stay away from me. You did good, Marty. You and your imported wordsmith. You trying to get back at me for what I did to you a few years ago? Congratulations. You picked a fantastic way to do it.
Okay, come on. Who was it? Do they know?
Oh, probably some drunken maniac who drove across the median and Patrick swerved to avoid him and got wrapped around a tree. I mean, the person didn't even stop to see if someone had been hurt.
When did this happen? The accident?
I don't know what time it was.
Where? Where was the accident?
Route 9. I think why?
Is Blair out of surgery yet?
No. She's still in surgery, but they say that they're quite certain that she's going to pull through.
If the driver had stopped, would it have helped Blair?
I don't think so. They say they're certain that the baby died on impact.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you, whoever this person is, as far as I am concerned, they're a murderer. Plain and simple. She's taking this so hard. Can I get you something? Maybe some water?
No. Thank you.
Is Andrew with River?
Yeah, of course he is.
How did he take this news?
I didn't want to disturb him.
The phone didn't wake him?
He was in with River.
Sleeping in River's room? Not sharing a bed anymore?
Mother.
Excuse me.
Where's recovery? Right toward the Buchanan wing.
Okay, Todd, what's going on?
She's out of surgery. Well, they're moving her out of surgery. She's not in her room yet. I'm gonna go look for her in recovery.
How is she? Did they say?
Well, they did their best to piece her together. She's got a broken hip, pelvis, smashed up legs, a whole bunch of internal injuries.
Specifically what?
Specifically, I don't know. You're a doctor. You go find out. I don't know. They said something about neurological damage.
Damage?
Yes, damage. I don't know. Damage, involvement. I just don't know.
And what about Star?
I'm gonna go look out on her now. That's great. I get to choose which life or death crisis I get to look in on first.
Oh, Kelly, sweetheart, why don't you take her home? Okay. You know, she's really exhausted. All right, I'll stay here and do whatever I can. And I'll call you with any news.
All right, use my cellular. So you don't wake River, and then I will call Kelly.
Fine.
Bye.
I love you.
Me too. You okay? Yeah. Listen, I don't want to go home just yet. Okay, I don't want to go home either. So what do you say we go get a bite to eat or some coffee, at least something, and then we'll both see how we feel about going home. It's fine. Okay, great. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to drive. Is it okay if I could go with you in your car? Sure, that's fine. Okay. You didn't drive over? I did, but I am going to probably see Blair tomorrow, so I'll go with you. That's no problem, of course. Yeah, sorry. She's gonna be okay.
She did that deliberately. She came here with the express purpose of trying to provoke us. And then she got what she wanted, and once she had gotten what she wanted, she left. The better to ignore it.
First of all, honey, we're not exactly sure that's what happened, you know. We're positive that's what happened. No doubt about that. But second, isn't it a good daughter's job to infuriate her mother?
This is not funny.
No, it's not funny. You know, the situation is not funny, but the intensity of your reaction, now that's funny, you know. See, that is exactly why I had all the blunt, heavy objects removed from this room. You know, you're not going to discourage her by quickly just going for the bait all the time.
I have to be quick. I'm her mother. I'm supposed to.
I know, but the fact is that she and RJ are very, very close.
Oh, please.
That's just the way it is, honey. You know, there's not a thing in the world that we can do about that.
Oh, thank you. I feel so much better.
And if you keep fighting her on this, she's just going to dig her heels in even more. Wonder where she got that trait.
That's not helping.
Just telling it like it is. Your daughter, Rachel, I mean, she's beautiful, she's brilliant, and she is determined.
All right, well, that's better, but what's your point?
Point is, if we are going to convince her not to work for RJ, we are going to have to use all the cunning, guile, and deception that we could possibly muster between the two of us.
Cunning and guile and deception.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Figured I might find you up here.
Didn't think I'd be this predictable so soon.
I thought you might want to know that Blair's out of surgery.
How's her condition?
Still critical, but I think she's out of danger.
I had to get out of there, Margaret. All the call buzzers and the pagers and the canned music was too much.
And I know how that feels.
And that smell. Couldn't take the smell and the faces and the sounds, you know, the furniture and the pictures. I thought I was going mad.
And, it's better up here?
Fraction.
Sorry that I blew up at you tonight.
You always say what you feel. That's all I could ever ask of you.
It was just everything. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry that well, my feelings came out that way at that time. I mean, I was frustrated, and I am so sorry. It was just so much more complicated than I could express coherently.
Complicated. Do you know what Blair and I were speaking about just before the accident?
No, what?
We were naming our boy.
What did you decide?
Brendan.
Brendan.
I've never felt pain like this. Never in my whole life, Margaret. Not when Siobhan died, not when Grania died. It just feels like my whole soul is just breaking apart. The worst thing is that right on the edge, there's something else. It's barely visible, but I can see it. I know it's there. Something... something like relief. Mostly for you, Margaret, because I know how hard this was for you. But I don't know how to live with myself. Knowing that through all this, there was even the slightest trace of relief. What man loses his unborn son, and in the midst of all his grieving, he feels unmistakable relief.
I'm I'm awake.
It's all right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just go back to sleep.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's so hot in here.
Still stressing out on all that, aren't you? Hey, yoga's not going to do it for you.
No, not tonight. It's not.
Okay. What would help you, honey?
I love Rachel. I really do.
Yeah, I know you do.
I mean, I love her because she's my daughter, but I also love her for who she is, you know, the person that she is. I just, so this whole thing, it just makes me feel so totally useless. I mean, there's nothing I can do to help the situation.
Because it's not your situation, honey. It's Rachel's. She's an adult, whether you're ready for that or not.
Mm.
And the only comfort in that is that you wouldn't feel so useless if you didn't care about her so much. Pretty cold comfort, though, isn't it? Mm. But Rachel knows how much you care about her, so that's why I know you can both live through this. Otherwise, why would the human race keep having kids that have to be parented?
You're pretty smart, you know that.
Have my moments. You know, I'm not exactly a shining example of a father myself, though.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're never given the chance. You just met Drew a year ago.
I know, but I'm not the one that has the problem tonight, so you don't have to reassure me, okay?
Oh.
Hmm?
Do you remember when I took the pregnancy test?
Mm-hmm.
What if I were pregnant?
What if you were? How would you feel about that?
Overwhelmed, intimidated.
Guess it's a good thing that we're not pregnant then, huh? Why are you thinking about that?
Torture myself.
Yeah, you are way beyond yoga. Yeah, you're flirting right now with antipsychotic drugs. I mean, the heavy-duty stuff. Right now we're talking like decaffeinated coffee. Okay. I'm sorry, honey. It's just the way it is. Hmm? You know, I was playing What If, and talking about having kids again, you know. If you are pregnant, if you aren't pregnant, you know, we don't know how we would feel right now if you were pregnant, because talking about it knowing that you're not pregnant, it's conjecture, right? You know what happens to conjecture in the courtroom? Huh? By the way, did you get the results from all those other tests that the doctor did?
No, I'll call in the morning.
Good. Still not sleepy?
No.
Good.
You here to be served, counselor, or to serve a summons?
I'm just here for coffee.
What? Oh, that's what I want to know. What? What gives? You're not feeling well?
I'm fine. I'm just taking something more seriously, thank you, than it ought to be taken, and I have to, adjust my thoughts on the subject.
Yeah, well, try to take this the right way, okay?
Oh.
Well, I just kind of like it better when somebody knocks that chip off your shoulder. You almost seem like, human.
But I shouldn't take that the wrong way?
Oh.
Is there a right way to take that?
Yeah, there is.
Fine, consider it taken right. I don't have the strength to argue with you.
Oh, now I know something is wrong. Should I get your doctor or something? Maybe a priest. What?
Back off, Vega. Why don't you tell me what's happening with you? Then I can give you a hard time about your life.
Okay. I will. I just signed up for the summer schedule at LU. My requisites for law school are covered, and the summer courses will give me a leg up on grad school, assuming they accept my application and assuming they give me the tuition grant that I applied for. You know, for a guy who doesn't put much stock in things you can't see. I guess that's assuming a lot, but I am trying to stay optimistic.
You're gonna be one busy guy this summer.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of lost time to make up for.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Listen, you sure you don't want to tell me what's wrong?
Listen, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think you'd make a very good confidant right now. You're too biased about the principals in the case.
Is there a right way to take that? Ladies, may I seat you? Please. Okay. All right, what gives? Cassie? She's okay. I like her. Oh. I see.
What do you mean, oh? You think you know something? You don't know spit.
Ooh, nice language. Big-time New York lawyer. Okay, maybe I don't. But let's just, think about it for a second. All right, maybe this foul mood you're in, it has something to do with, I don't know, Kevin Buchanan.
Don't assume anything, Antonio. Can you do that?
Cool.
God, I mean, I know what you think of him. Every time you open your mouth, it's something, and it's not good. So whatever you're going to say, I got it. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For not sharing your opinion this one time.
De nada. Hey, wait a second. Whatever you got in mind, never mind. I know you got to do what you got to do, but please, all right? Keep it quiet, keep it civil, and keep the property damage and the bloodshed to a minimum. Please.
I thought you knew me by now. I never make promises I can't keep. I noticed you lost a glove. I think Kevin has it. I was over there earlier tonight. Go on. Ask him what we did together.
Patrick, you can't beat yourself up for what you feel. I hope that... Please look at me. I do not feel any relief. This is not what I wanted. I know I said some things that sounded terrible. But what I wanted him to be born, not to be gone. I wanted him to be here, to be real, to be a person that I could relate to instead of an obstacle to hurdle. It's the truth. I just couldn't take the waiting. Now I'd give anything for us to be waiting just a little longer for your son to be born. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know how to comfort you. I've learned that sometimes some things are so huge and so devastating that there is no comfort. There are some storms that you can't be sheltered from. You can't go through them. alone. And neither can I. Mourn your son, Patrick, but please let me mourn him with you.
I can't do this without you, Angel. I hope I never have to.
I thought something good might actually happen. And this is what I get for that. Look at her. More life in those machines than there is in her. I thought that my kid was going to be saved by Patrick's bastard son. And now things are worse than I ever could have pictured them. Baby's dead. Star's chances at a transplant are dead. And Blair, she's this close to being...
I know what you're going through. I love Blair and Star just as much as you do.
You are so presumptuous. First of all, to think that you feel anything the same way I do. And second of all, to think that what I feel for Blair has anything to do with love at all.
Oh, get off it. You just told me as much.
I didn't tell you anything. I will tell you this. The man who did this to me, the man who did this to all of us, the man who I hate most in the world, is going to pay.